Hi, I'm Dr. Andy. I'm certified in general toxicology from the American Board of Toxicology, and I'm a trained hazmat technician. In this video, we're going to go over the effectiveness of various ways of removing powders from different types of surfaces. So we're going to go over different methods of removing powders from surfaces using this blackboard and chalk. So here we've got powder on the surface in 3 different locations, and now we're going to try 3 different methods. So the first method is vacuum, and we'll try it first with just vacuuming. So with just vacuuming, you can see that most of the powder is still there. Now we're going to try vacuuming while physically trying to dislodge it with a brush. You can see even after using a brush and a vacuum that some of the powder still remains on the surface. So on the right side, now we're going to try blowing the powder off with a leaf blower. Even after a leaf blower trying to blow the powder off and physically using the tip of the leaf blower to scrape the powder off, much of the powder still remains. So now for the third method, we're going to use a wet wipe method. This is a paper towel soaked in water. And you can see that's a clean paper towel and how clear the water looks. We're first going to remove the residual powder after vacuuming. So now, after we've given it time to dry, you can see almost all of the powder is gone from one single wet wipe. And when we remove the paper towel, and look at the water, you can see it's cloudier than it was when we began. So even after the vacuuming, we were able to remove additional powder with the wet wipe. So now on this middle one, we're going to remove the powder with just wet methods. As we normally do in the laboratory, we use 3 rinses to get out over 99.9% of contaminants. So we're going to use 3 wet rinses on the powder that was not vacuumed at all. So now we've let this dry. You can see that there's no remaining chalk left where we used the wet methods. There's still chalk remaining where we used the leaf blower method, and where we used the wet wipe, only one wipe, there's very little, if any, chalk left over here. So now we're going to try this same experiment only on a wood surface. We'll start again with the vacuuming method. Again, the vacuuming method is not very effective without the brush, so we'll try the brush. So this is the vacuuming method after pretty aggressive brushing. Next, we'll try the leaf blower. So this was with the leaf blower, and after scraping the tip of the leaf blower against the wood. So next we're going to do the wet method with 3 wipes. Now we've allowed the wet method to dry, and as you can see, there's no visible chalk left. Still much chalk remaining after vacuuming, a lot of chalk remaining after leaf blower, but no visible chalk after the wet method.